Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my review and my results from Sarah's Day's 8-week Sweated Shredded guide. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I thought about the guide, what I thought about the workouts, Sarah's Day as a person, kind of the results I got, how much it cost, if it's worth the money, kind of just everything you need to know about doing the guide, about the guide should be in this video. If there is anything that I actually don't cover in this video but you would like to know, just leave me a comment below and I will get back to you and let you know anything that is missed out. So I'm going to start by talking about Sarah's Day herself. She is someone who I followed for years. I think she was actually the first fitness account that I followed before she had her baby, and she was all about like fitness. She was very into like getting shredded, which is kind of, her guide is called Sweat to Shred It, so it's kind of like old roots kind of Sarah's Day. She's very into integrating fitness into your lifestyle, having like health and fitness as part of your daily routine. Like it's just, instead of it being like a get fit quick kind of thing, it's kind of integrating it all into your life and becoming more of a fitness person in general. I'm a big fan of Sarah's Day. I follow her, I watch all of her Instagram stories, and I'm not sure why I never tried her guide earlier, because like I said, I've followed her for ages. She is very small, she's very petite, she's really fit, she has abs, even like she's had a baby and she still has abs now. She's not actually someone who I can relate to on like a physical level, because I don't think I would ever be able to achieve like her aesthetics of fitness, and yeah, but she's still super inspiring. She is really agile and fit, and yeah, I can tell by her workout guide that she is a lot fitter than I am, but it's all a process. So the ebook itself is actually really nice. I love the way it looks. The aesthetics of the book is just really pretty. It is quite clearly laid out. It gives an explanation about everything that you need to know. The annoying thing though is that the workout pages, which hopefully I can put a little something here so you can see what it looks like, the workouts actually don't explain how to do the exercises. They just give you pictures, so 3 pictures of her doing the workout, which is okay if you know generally like how to do the exercise, but some of them were quite confusing. So for example, a bear crawl, I had no idea what it was and the pictures didn't really help me. I had to kind of YouTube search how to do it. Yeah, so that's one flaw in the guide itself, but I think everything else is quite good. You're given like a calendar at the start to show you the 8 weeks laid out. You know exactly which workouts to do on which days, which I thought was very helpful. The guide starts out with only 4 workouts in a week and you end up doing 6 workouts a week, which is quite a drastic change, but as I was doing this through lockdown, I didn't have much else to do in my days, so I didn't find it too difficult trying to fit it all in. So there are 4 types of workouts which kind of make up the whole guide. There are sweaty shredders, toning powers, challenges, and activities. So activity days are kind of like you just do some yoga, stretching, or go for a walk. They're quite easy, like go swimming. There is lots of options, and it's just kind of usually on a Saturday just to get you out of your house and doing something active. Challenges are kind of fun, little 10-minute ab blaster, or there was one workout which I really enjoyed where you use a deck of cards and each suit is a different workout. So for example, hearts is burpees, and then when you pick up the deck of cards, if you get like a hearts card and it has the number 7 on it, you do 7 burpees, and yeah, so each one is different and you end up using all 52 cards, each one being a different exercise with a different number of reps. So yeah, that was really fun. I actually, probably one of my favorite workouts in the guide. It was something I've never done before. So toning power is 3 supersets, which you would repeat 4 times, and each exercise inside that would be 1 minute long. So a sweaty shredder, which is 7 different exercises, which you do 6 times, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. The workout guide itself, like the sweaty shredders and the toning powers, were very like timer based. You're doing one for a minute, one for 30 seconds, 10-second rest, and it is a lot of like timings, which is why she actually developed an app which is a timer app, and it's laid out so you can literally click on the sweaty shredder or a toning power and the timer app's built in there for you. Her voice is in it, and she will like count down, or she'd say like last round of exercise 2, things like that, to kind of like help you know exactly where you are in the workout. So if you do the guide, or you decide to buy the guide, I would actually recommend getting the app alongside it. Kind of annoyingly, you have to pay for this app, which, you know, you've already bought the guide and now you have to pay for an app so you can use the guide properly. I mean, yeah, your phone already has a timer on it, so if you can figure out how to get the timings right on it without kind of messing up your workout halfway through, go for it. For me, it was just too much effort and I found the app was really simple to use. You can also use custom timers on the app, so even when you finish the guide, if you're still doing similar like workouts or you want to use a timer, the app is actually useful for that. The workout guide is actually an ebook, it's not an app, which is kind of frustrating because you cannot like mark it. I actually took a screenshot of the calendar page and I would cross it out once I'd done the workouts by marking up the photo and saving it, just to kind of keep track of where I was. When you've used other workout guides which were apps, it is kind of maybe not as good, but there is the timer app which goes alongside the workout guide. Equipment wise, you don't need anything except a mat, because there is a lot of floor work. You could use like a towel, or like if you have a carpet, you could probably just do it on the floor, but I live in like a flat with like just wooden floors and I cannot, I mean, even my workout mat is quite thin, so sometimes my back would hurt by doing like crunches and things on the floor. If you know Sarah's Day, she has amazing abs, she trains them a lot, so her workout guides also focus a lot on abs. I think nearly every single workout will have at least one ab exercise in it, so it is a full body workout guide. There are some workouts will focus more on different parts of the body. In terms of fitness ability, for starting the guide, I would not recommend this guide for a beginner. It is incredibly hard. I think that if you have a basic level of fitness already, it should be fine, but there is a lot of jumping involved and you do progress quite quickly, as in the workout guide itself. You will go from beginner burpees to normal burpees to burpees with a jump tuck at the end. Kind of fast progressions, if you ask me. I'm not a personal trainer, but neither is Sarah's Day. I think that the guide has been cross-referenced by a personal trainer, but I'm not sure if that is how like the workouts would be recommended. You can modify things, so if you're not able to jump, you could just do static. For a while I was just doing static lunges instead of jump lunges because I find them very difficult, and even 30 seconds is a really long time when you're trying to do something that you're not very good at. I wouldn't recommend the guide to anyone who is unable to do jumping exercises or is at the very beginning of their fitness journey, because it is quite heavily cardio based. It's all body weight, so like you have to be able to kind of hold yourself up. There is a lot of planks, there's push-ups, burpees, which are the hardest thing ever. Yeah, I feel like you definitely need to have a certain level of fitness before you try this guide. Is it worth the money? Depending on where you live and what gyms you have near you. The guide for me only costs like 1 month's gym membership for 2 months of workouts. So for me, it actually worked out to be more cost effective than going to a gym, and I was able to do it all at home. So I think that the price was worth it. She also sometimes will do half price sales. I know that at some point in lockdown, which I actually missed, she did do 2 sales. You know, if you're lucky enough to see that she is doing one and you buy it at the time, it would be even cheaper. The cost on the website is in Australian dollars, so you would have to convert it into whatever your currency is. I think that the guide in pounds wasn't too bad, so I seem to be getting better at like following guides and following through. But when I first started my fitness journey, I was really bad at actually completing things, and I would kind of fall off the wagon at some point. So I'm really proud that I actually finished the 8-week guide in 8 weeks, and I actually saw results from the guide. I would recommend this guide to anyone who is looking for a kind of new training style if you've never really done bodyweight before. I think that I would do it again, maybe not all 8 weeks, but some of the workouts in the guide, if I'm on holiday or something, I might just pick it up and do some of the workouts in the guide. In terms of the Sarah's Day community with the guide, I don't know if it is advertised to have some kind of community. I know that I've done a few guides in the past and they have Facebook groups, so I requested to join the Sweat It to Shred It Facebook group, which is monitored by Sarah's Day and one of her friends. I completed the guide maybe 3 weeks ago and I still have not been accepted into the group. So there isn't really much of a community. I did join a different group, like an unofficial Facebook group, but I ended up leaving because I felt as if I didn't really fit in with any of the girls who were in it, and it was just not my scene. So I just left that group. I didn't find it was very helpful, and I just decided to do it on my own without a support group, which is fine. But if you are someone who needs support or you want other people to do it along with you, I'm not sure that this is the right guide for that kind of sense of community. So changes wise, I actually am shocked at the results that I got, because even though I was working out consistently for 8 weeks, I didn't really change on the scale. I would say I maybe lost half of a kilo, which is like 1 pound, which is really not a lot. And I didn't take any measurements, which I'm kicking myself for now, because if you look at my photos, you can see that that actually is quite a big difference. I have no idea what difference there is except what you can see visually, because I didn't take any measurements and I hardly lost anything weight-wise. But as you can see, I did change. I don't know if it's like I gained muscle and I lost fat, or I don't know what happened, but yeah, I did see results. I'm quite happy with them. I haven't really changed my eating habits. I could have seen better results if I'd eaten better, but I don't want to kind of focus my whole life around trying to lose weight when I'm kind of more just trying to be like the fittest version of myself. And your fitness level is not, you know, dictated by how little or how much you weigh. So at the beginning of the workout and the middle and the end, there is a page which you are meant to fill out with your progress photos. So you have a front shot, a side shot, a back shot, and your Insta pose shot, which is what I've used to kind of track my progress alongside the guide. As I got to the week 4 point and I hadn't really seen any change, I did kind of feel like maybe I won't see any changes at all. But something that I am learning is that consistency is really, really important when it comes to working out. You need to be consistent because that is how you see results. And even 8 weeks is really not a long time if you think about how long some of the people that you see on Instagram or on YouTube, they have been working out for years. They didn't just work out for 4 weeks and wake up one day with abs. It's just not how it works. I didn't think there was much of a change between weeks 1 and week 4, but when I compare the week 1 photos to week 8 photos, I do see a difference, which I'm really impressed with. That I've just kind of look a bit smaller overall. I'm actually quite impressed with the back photo. It's kind of annoying that my sports bra is kind of twisted, but you can see that like I have less of like a crease in my two like back fat bit. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm sure you'll be able to see it. Yeah, so I am actually quite impressed with the guide, and I would recommend it if you're looking for something to do and you already have your level of fitness. You're able to do 30 seconds of burpees or something like that. The thing with this workout is it is pretty much as hard as you make it. It's timer based, so you're just trying to do as many reps as possible. It's not like you're doing 10 push-ups, but you can do 20 push-ups, so 10 push-ups is easy. It's like you're doing 30 seconds of push-ups, so you can do as many as you like in that time, which also means that the workouts can be easy if you decide to make it easy. It's up to you to push yourself in these workouts. The fitness industry kind of does try and sell like quick fix things, and they just don't work. If you're overweight or, you know, not exactly the body type that you want to be, you didn't get to that point in 4 weeks, so you're not going to be able to reverse it in 4 weeks. So that's just a little reality check. I have actually uploaded a video which was my week in workouts for week 4 of the guide. If you would like to check that out and kind of see how I was getting on with it, the video will be somewhere up here on the screen. I think it's this side. That is pretty much everything I have to say about this guide. I hope that you enjoyed this review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and leave me a comment below. Let me know if I missed anything out of this review, or if there's any work guides that you would recommend. And I will see you next week for a new video. Bye!